I think that it's important to be in touch with our culture. Ancestors lived a long time and they obviously did something right so that we're still here. I've learned a lot about culture here in Nenana when I was growing up, and I think it made me a better person. I'm talking to the youth about making good decisions, talking to them about bullying.
Just make sure you have a safe adult that you like to talk to. It's your teacher we talked about for bullying, and if anything else ever comes up, whether it's your mom, your dad, your big sister, big brother, an auntie and uncle, just make sure you always have somebody that you feel comfortable talking to if something happens to you to keep yourself safe.
Holding it in and not telling people could be just as harmful, because then you're just holding in all of that, maybe anger if you're angry at them, sadness if you feel sad from it, and you're not getting that out of your system. So it's staying in and you're internalizing it, and it can be damaging in the long run if you don't tell somebody about it.
I'm doing really good.
So today what I wanted to just impart to the kids is healthy food choices, so staying away from highly processed foods and choosing foods that they grow, hunt, and fish. So with the high school kids, we made jam and we talked about one method of food preservation, and it's just a way to really improve your self-sufficiency.
We had to cut up the strawberries, and we waited till it started boiling. We stirred it, mushed it up, and then we added sugar. And then we stirred that up, and then we sterilized the jars in boiling water, and now we're putting them in jars.
Gardening overlaps with some of the cultural values like hard work and self-sufficiency. So even if it was not a traditional practice, it incorporates a lot of the traditional values into gardening.
I've been teaching simple beading techniques. The kids have made necklaces, bracelets. Some of them are making magnets, doing beadwork, and then they'll put it on a magnet to put it on the refrigerator.
I was making a necklace. I had the needle in this hand, and I took my finger, pressed it on the beads to make them stick. I took the needle and made it like the beads slide on.
For me, it teaches them when they're done with their piece of art, they're like, wow, I did this all by myself. So it instills pride in something they've finished. And you walk around and people say, wow, you made those? And you say, yes, I do. That instills pride in yourself also. And I love doing that kind of things. Not just because for the finished product, but it's really healthy for me when I'm having a hard time in life to pick up a piece of artwork, because that gives me time for myself. We always have to make time for ourselves, because it's pretty much impossible when you don't take care of yourself to take care of others.
You look at how long this root is. Oh no, it's true. But when you get roots, you gotta try to get as long as you can. If I could get roots all the way over to that stove.
I have to cut out a pattern on the birch, and after you cut out your pattern, you just get the roots or overlap them and clip them with clothesline pins.
So it's lots of work to do baskets. Especially when it's time to sew, you have to make your roots just perfect.
The kids are prepping food in there. They're cutting celery, onions, potatoes, carrots. I see some of them chopping up rhubarb. A lot of the boys are out there helping the chief cut up a moose head.
I was just a kid cutting some moose meat. It was my first time cutting moose meat. It was really fun, kind of new to me, and all my friends were doing it with me, so I wasn't scared. We had to cut it like into small pieces so it would be eatable to bite. They were going to put it in soup called moose head soup.
They're all happy right now, so they're going to walk away with a great feeling of this was the best first week of school I've ever had, and feel good about meeting our tribal leaders and knowing that they are welcome up here any day of the week. We're here to help them. You know, I hope they take something away that they'll remember forever.